Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Maulida Herotin and my student number is 240107157. And for my advanced English grammar final projects, I will explain 10 incorrect sentences and how to correct them. In this presentation, we will learn about conditional, past modals, subjectives, nominalization, and the last is inverted sentence. Okay, let's look at the first sentence. If the crew would have followed the compass, they would have found the treasure. The mistake is would have followed. In the if clause, the correct sentence is if the crew had followed the compass, they would have found the treasure. The reason of this sentence is this is a third conditional sentence. In third conditional, they if clause use past perfect had plus verb 3, while the result clause uses would have plus verb 3. They is my would had followed is incorrect. Sentence number 2 is the treasure should have been found by the crew long ago. The mistake is word find. The correct sentence is the treasure should have been found by the crew long ago. The reason after should have been. In a passive sentence, we must use the past participle form, verb 3. Therefore, find must be changed to found. Sentence number 3. The captain suggests that the crew should not ignore the ancient warnings. The mistake is the word should. The correct sentence is the captain suggests that the crew not ignore the action warnings. The reason after that verb suggests, we use the subjective form. The verb stays in its base form, so we use not ignore without should. Sentence number 4 is not only the crew ignored the compass, but they also sailed into dangers. The sentence needs inversions. The correct sentence is not only did the crew ignore the compass, but they also sailed into dangers. The reason of this sentence is when a sentence starts with not only, we use inversions. The auxiliary verb did comes before the subjects and ignore changes to the base form ignored. Sentence number 5. The crew's ignore of the compass led to their loss of directions. There are two mistakes in this sentence. The correct sentence is the crew's ignorance of the compass led to their loss of directions. The reason the words ignore and lose are verb, but this sentence need noun, so ignore becomes ignorance and lose becomes lose. Sentence number 6 is if Morgan would know the way, she would lead them to Stevie. The mistake is the word would in the if clause. The correct sentence is if Morgan knew the way, she would lead to them Stevie. The reason is this is a second conditional sentence. The if clause uses simple past, while the result clause uses word plus base verb. This is why would cannot be used in the if clause. Sentence number 7 is Morgan must have known the secret, but she chose not to reveal it. The mistake is had. The correct sentence is Morgan must have known the secret, but she chose not to reveal it. The reason for a past modals, the pattern is modal plus have plus verb 3. Therefore, we must use have, not had. And sentence number 8 is only after they had survived the storm, they realized their mistakes. The sentence needs inversions. The correct sentence is only after they had survived the storm did they realize their mistakes. The reason is when a sentence begins with only after inversion in required, the auxiliary verb did comes before the subject and realize change to realize. Sentence number 9. Morgan stayed the Eliza when they won delayed to expeditions. The mistake is the word was. The correct sentence is Morgan insisted that Eliza be they want to lead the expeditions. The reason is the verb instead requires the subjective form. In the subjective, the verb be stays as be for all subjects. Finally, the last sentence or sentence number 10 is Morgan's decide to join the crew was a surprise to everyone. The mistake is the word decide. The correct sentence is Morgan decides to join the crew was a surprise to everyone. The reason the sentence needs a noun, not a verb. Therefore, decide change to decisions. And that's the end of my presentation. Today, we learned how to correct different grammar mistakes using conditionals, past modals, subjectives, inverted sentence, and nominalizations. Understanding these grammar rules can help us write and speak English more clearly and accurately. Thank you for watching my presentation. Have you a great day. Bye-bye.